a challenge because many of you are young, but 5 years from now, many of you are not going to be young people. I was a youth yesterday. I'm not a youth anymore. And before long, we have a challenge. Tumanyi chetwagala, kyo tukimanyi tusobola pretendinga tetumanyiriza bibiri wano. Although many of us are paid to pretend that everything is okay, it is not okay. We have a challenge. The biggest challenge of this generation is to put Uganda back on the right track. Uganda eringa train ndiyaserera neva ku lugudo lwa train. Tuyina okugisitulanga generation tugisse ku lugudo lw'otuufu. We have a challenge. Those that came before us, our fathers and mothers, they had an even bigger challenge. They were fighting against the white man. Now the whites were more developed. Bebaleta nedini. Ngane katonda ali mukifaananyi kya muzungu, ngane Yesu muzungu, ngoyinza utyo kuwakanya abazungu. Ne batata baffe, ne bamama baffe, bajjajja baffe, balwana n'abazungu, and they defeated the white people. They defeated the white people. And here we are as a country. We are the result, especially we, the generation. We have young, old people here, but I want to speak to you, the young people. We have a task to change the trajectory of things. Today we are in a country where 30 is the new 18. Many of you are 25, but you're still living with your parents. Not that you don't know. This is a more enlightened generation than the ones that came before. But 30 is the new 18. Miaka 18 obere ocheyiya. Miaka 2 ocheyiya. N'abasatu banja bacheyiya. Many are educated, not employed. etc, etc. I can't go back into our problems. I just want to challenge you, to provoke your reasoning, to provoke your anger, because if you can't get angry with the state of affairs in Uganda, you are a damn fool. I say that again. If you cannot get angry with the situation in Uganda, you are a bloody fool. Because a smart person, when you have brains in your head, this is supposed to annoy you. It's supposed to annoy you. But how are you going to channel your anger? That is what I want to speak to today. We are in a fight. Many of us got scared, but indeed more of us are even joining the fight. We have a fight to change our lives. But how do we change that fight? Number one, let us realize that we have a problem. No. I want to salute in a very special way you people that are here and those following us online. Already you realize that we had a problem. We have a problem. This problem was not solved by our fathers and mothers. Many of them are long dead, others are dying soon. We are the new fathers, the new mothers. And some of us are already becoming grandfathers and grandmothers. We have to decide either to subject the same challenge to our children or to change it. We cannot blame our fathers and mothers, because once upon a time, a young man speaking like me, called Museveni back in the 80s, came and convinced them. Yes, he was not as cute as I look, but he convinced them, and they followed him, and he betrayed them. That's why today I want to speak to you individually and to ask you not to consider this as a Kyagulanyi thing. No. Don't consider this as a Nyanzi, as a Senyonyi, as a Rubongoya thing. Don't consider this as a Zedriga thing. It is your thing. You have a bigger stake in this more than Zedriga, because she's older than you. In fact, most of you have a bigger stake in this more than me. Okay? You are in this country much longer than me. But I'll speak to that later. What must we do? First and foremost, let us realize the task ahead of us. Fold our sleeves and our trousers and get to work. and do what we must do. I say it every day. Buli wozukuka oba buli wogenda okwebaka lowooza kiki kyenkoze olwaleero ekinafuyiza dictator. Bw'oba tolina ky'okoze kinafuya dictator olunaku lukusaze. Let me say this in English. Every time you're going to bed, I want you to do an audit of your day and ask yourself, what have I done today that forwards our struggle? What have I done today that weakens Museveni and his government of thieves? If you've not done anything to weaken Museveni, then your day is a loss. Plan for tomorrow. Get up so early in the morning and go cause enough damage to this dictatorship. Our fathers had to damage colonialism to defeat it. They had to damage slavery to defeat it. You must damage dictatorship until you defeat it. So think. Each one of you has a duty to think. First of all, think individually. Chirowooze ko mwana wa mama.